So, yeah, we're not playing no fucking Jackbox tonight. Can you guys guess what we're playing?
5 questions minus.
Apparently we're playing My Cat Just Wants to Go into heat all of a sudden the second I start talking. Fuck, is it my voice?
Yeah, you're sexy to cats.
Yeah, I think that's true, unfortunately.
And only cats. We're talking about felines.
Once again, I think that's true, unfortunately.
Man, it takes a little fun out of, like, pegging you with these jokes when you agree to them.
Well, just when you know when you hit a good one when I shut up. That's when I'm just like I'm not even gonna try to retort to that.
Yeah.
But are you over at the casino?
Yeah, I'm in the penthouse.
Oh, okay. Because I just fully upgraded.
now?
I just fully upgraded this vehicle. But we're just using GTA as a nice little visual. Well, we play $1 Million Butt.
Yeah, I already have the spreadsheet set up.
How'd you know? Oh shit.
A little birdie maid told me. A little drag queen birdie.
My girlfriend is in the comments section over on my channel, Dog's House of Games. The host.
Is she playing?
I don't know. She just did a little hi. That's RuPaul, isn't it?
Technically, it's Alaska Thunderfuck or Alaska 3000, but yes.
Wow. Wow.
But, Jesus Christ, this thing handles like shit. Did you guys know that $1 Million Butt has several expansions?
It doesn't surprise me. I mean, with $1 million, you can expand a lot.
Yeah. Ah, damn it! But did you also know... Oh, my girlfriend's just checking in. That's right, woman. You check in with me. I'm sorry, hon. Don't beat me. Where you going? Check out my new ride, man. Fully upgraded. Where you going?
Trying to get control of my vehicle.
This is my new whip.
Wow.
It's a mini car with baggage.
Wow.
Come on, it was only about $1 mil.
This is smart. Dear God, we see so many of those running around Maine now, though.
Yo.
Like last, like 10
I've literally
years,
seen
like
one in
5
my
people
life.
all in the area. Huh?
I've literally seen one in my life.
There's like 5 of them in our area, and that's the only place I've ever seen them like this. Like there's like 3 of them in like at least like a.
You, hey, you.
Oh, is there?
Get in.
There's 2 of them. There are 2 guys my size that own them. Own at least a pair of them.
Come on.
So you're seeing big guys in a tiny little car.
You're gonna be my driver.
Aim at
Get
the
in.
dude.
Get in. You're gonna be my driver. Get in. Or else I shall send NPCs after you. Get in. Get in. I need a driver.
Wow.
Very graceful.
Way to be dramatic.
Right.
Way to be dramatic.
But I'll let you drive. That way I can answer some questions or answer some. No, I don't want the station wagon. I could go get my station wagon. And I will give you a location to go to. There we are. And while we're doing that, hey guys, you get $1 million, but whenever someone hugs you, a deranged clown chases you.
Wait, what?
Whenever someone hugs you, you get $1 million. But whenever someone hugs you, a deranged clown chases you.
Nope, nope, I'm done. Nope, nope.
No?
Fuck clowns. Fuck clowns.
Really? You actually have a legit fear of clowns?
I don't necessarily say I fear them, I just don't like them. And they understand this and stay away from me. No joke. Last like 4 times I went to a circus, like the clown shook everybody's hand in my row, even like the girl I was with next to me, but did not try to shake my hand. They understand that I don't like them. And I mean,
So
honestly,
what if he tried to shake your hand?
you know, it's still a deranged clown, and I have to do it every time somebody hugs me. I don't need $1 million that badly.
You know what?
People like me. People like to hug me.
I'm very
David's
unhuggable.
parents, for instance.
Yep.
I can't see them anywhere, even without Nuku. Nuku-miss.
Yep.
Like, I mean, besides my girlfriend and, her parents, I never get hugs. So, you know what? I basically got to have 3 clowns chasing after me 3 times every weekend. You know what? I'm good with that. You know, they run at me, I fucking punch them.
I got more hugs than that tonight. I got more hugs than that tonight. I get hugs from random people.
Yo.
And
I don't like
coming from the guy who looks scary until he opens his mouth. I mean, people, I don't know, people like me. It's annoying.
I don't like random people touching me.
Well, it's like I'll go to a store and I'll be kind of a regular there, and next thing I know, the girl at the cash register hugs me when she sees me.
Yeah, no. And how are you single if you have this natural charisma?
I don't put any effort into trying not to be single. That plus the living situation, I can't exactly bring. Well, okay, the last 3 years is because I can't really bring anybody home because my cousin trashed the house. If it weren't for that, I'd
he's got to borrow your bedroom.
Yeah, I have done that though. I have brought a couple girls just in my bedroom after prepping them for the rest of the house. Well, no, actually, we didn't do anything too bad. We just watched a movie. 5.
Watch some porn. So, Noko, are you taking it?
I'm probably going to take it. Mainly because technically being a drag queen, we're sort of along the same lines of being clowns. The only difference is that we're
different part of the uncanny valley.
Yes. Yes. We're on another side of the spectrum of the uncanny valley that is clowns.
That's very odd reasoning, I've got to say. Hey, what am I? Some kind of clown to you?
So, what a dog. Dog's taking it?
I'm taking it, yeah. I'll punch out a clown.
Yeah, but then you have to, like, you can only punch him out so many times before lawsuits become involved.
Not if they don't find a body.
I'd still have to be burying like 5 clowns a week.
I'd only have to bury like 3 a week. I mean, all those clown bodies would be kind of funny.
Yeah, but after the course of a few years, and like 10,000 of them, you're like, how did it become this?
And besides, the Joker sucked. Moving on!
Yes, it did. Yes, it fucking did.
Especially now that it won a bunch of Academy Awards. Don't get me wrong, you know. Joaquin Phoenix, great actor, but...
At least it didn't win Best Picture.
Meantime, the Avengers gets nominated for fucking Best Special Effects and loses. And that's it, you know? Highest grossing movie of all time, but we'll save that for a conversation for the Cruising with Friends podcast.
Yeah, but I am happy about the movie that did win, though. Parasite, it's gonna, like... They made some really good points in the article I read there afterwards. It's going to open up subtitled films to the United States more and more, especially now that if Netflix people have learned how to read.
I don't want to.
But I actually saw that because the local Regal brings in all the movie award nominated movies before this awards show, so I got to watch it because it didn't happen before because it only had like 5 releases. But now that it won 4 awards, it's getting 2 showings a day.
Nice. I gotta check that movie out.
It was weird. It was very much a Asian film. It was an Asian drama. It was just weird and kooky. I guess they built it as a dark comedy.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah, it was good. I'd go see it again.
But speaking of doing something again. You get $1 million, but whenever you hear your crush's voice, So I have a significant other, so I'll just put Crystal into that. You are covered in an invisible spider web.
I'll take that.
So what was that first part? Whenever you hear...
Your crush's
voice. But that would mean that every time that anybody would go and watch a Ryan Reynolds movie, they'd be covered in an invisible spider web.
Yeah, that would totally be Scotty.
Yeah. He doesn't even know.
I know, right?
Actually, he does know
Poor
that we're
Scotty.
doing this tonight, but he never fucking answered me, so...
Poor Scotty. He doesn't know.
So he doth know that he doth a fool. But...
No, I was saying, poor Scotty, he doesn't know that, every time he watches Ryan Reynolds, he's going to be feeling like he's covered in spider webs.
Oh, it'd be even worse if he didn't know why he's being covered in spider webs.
Yeah, but
that
his
would be the part that get me. But walking into this, I'm fine with it.
His straightness would just incinerate the spider webs. You know, the spider the spider may have crawled on another man, and he's so straight.
Yes.
That
But
the
it
spider
wouldn't incinerate until he's eating the chimichanga off Ryan Reynolds' ass.
Scotty, the straightest man on the world. I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna take that. That just becomes whenever I hear her voice. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna be sitting there buried in fucking spider webs. Are you just sitting out in the car?
Yeah.
Gotta keep the getaway vehicle running.
Yep. Yeah, I am not going to take that.
Are you aware of how much fuel costs? Jesus! There's an arcade right over here we can go hang out in. Jeez.
Sweet.
Oh,
I'm
I
caught
didn't
up with
realize.
you guys.
But yeah, I'm not... Nice swing and a
Try
miss.
and knock your hat off your... Try and knock your hat off your head.
But yeah, I
Missed.
can't take that because it's every time whenever you hear her voice, and I'd be dead in a weekend. That'd be it for me. So we're all tied up now,
Hey,
eh?
think of it this way.
Uh-oh.
It's free underwear to hold up your nuts.
Yeah, but when I'm around her, I want my nuts to be free. I get a bad feeling about this. $1 million, but whenever you masturbate, you are paralyzed for 5 minutes. I'm taking that money. That's what happens anyway.
Do you get $1 million each time you masturbate, though?
No, just $1 million, and every time you masturbate.
From then on, so like the next 15,000 times I masturbate, I'm going to get paralyzed without getting more money, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
I am. It's only for
Okay.
5 minutes.
So every time you masturbate, you get paralyzed for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And you only get $1 million once.
Yeah, no. I'm good with that.
I'm taking that because I usually lie there anyway, just being like, oh, God, I'm fucking ashamed.
See, I do just the opposite. Like, unless I'm trying to go to sleep,
How do I...
like, as soon as I'm done, I'm up and I'm doing something.
Oh, my God, that would so help. Yeah, that would help me go to sleep, too. Like, I mean, you know, jerking off helps me go to sleep anyway, but yeah, that 5 minutes of, like,
Yep.
just not being able to
Well,
move.
in that case, just make sure you finish in a favorable position. You know? Like, make sure you finish so that, you know, your body will naturally flop into a comfy position, because you're not going to be able to move that for at least 5 minutes. So even if like you're all crinkled up, neck bent in like 5 directions, you're not moving.
I'm good. I'll
That
just
didn't
lie on my
take very
back.
long.
You know, lie on my side.
I'm starting to get hazy.
So yeah, I'm
You
taking
probably
that.
wouldn't pass blood. Yeah, so I think you're the only one taking that.
Jesus Christ, guys. Okay, $1 million, but whenever you stop at a stoplight, you can only speak in rhyme.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
take
take
that.
that one.
Literally, within a 2-hour radius of me, there's one fucking stoplight. So,
Speaking in rhyme isn't a bad thing to do, especially if you have a large enough vocabulary to do so.
I'm good with that. That one's a gimme. Everybody gets $1 million for that one.
Yeah, that's an easy.
$1 million, but
Let me.
anytime you say like or you sweat old inedible queso.
Oh, so it's like grungy cheese.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
I'll take it. Well, okay, wait. Clarification here. Is this anytime, like every single usage of like, or only when you use like to as in an inappropriate spot, like in the middle of a sentence?
It says anytime you say like or
See, is obvious because that's a break, but like is usable in appropriate places at times.
But it's anytime. So if you're just like, well, like that.
I'm gonna have to replace that verb with something else. Yeah, I'm taking it.
I'm not taking that. Like, I mean, I'm
a smart boy.
I know for a fact, just listening to like my Royal Rumble audio, I use a lot because like my brain, I'm just like, because that's like a DDT followed by like a so it's just like I'd have 58 pounds of queso, old inedible queso, surrounding me just to do a half-an-hour video.
I'm willing to bet that would last like a month before you trained yourself not to use those words ever again. That's what I'm counting on. I'm counting on me not using those words ever again after the first time of being really grossed out.
I'm not gonna take that risk.
What about Noku?
That's a negative for me.
No.
I use those words way too often, and I don't know if I would really be able to break that habit because it may slip up when I'm not thinking about it. And
God damn it,
all of
you
a sudden,
died.
I'm just in the bathroom. Heaving up my guts.
But yeah, that's a no from me.
That's a hard yes for me because I'm willing to bet I can change that.
See, for me, I'm. There's a Robo girl with like a Gundam titties.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna quite unveil the arcade yet because it's
Whoa.
not done, but whatever. Figured it'd be a nice place to hang out since how we're playing games, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of games, come over here. Come over here. Come play with me. Grab my joystick. Are we playing yet? Oh! Wow. Oh! Aww.
Oh man, I remember those. My favorite thing like that where you had to touch something, hang on to it, and tell you something was the electric chair in Florida I sat in. It was in like a Dave and Buster's type thing. It was designed so you're only supposed to like handle like 15 seconds of it. I was sitting there for like 2 minutes like, oh, this is fun.
Speaking of fun, $1 million, but every time you cry, your hands are covered in cactus needles.
Your what?
Your hands are covered in cactus needles.
Okay, what kind of cactus needles?
We're gonna go with a variety. Like you have like the bigger ones from like the big fucking cactus, but you also have those like little ones from the little furry cactuses. They're just covered.
Do they wash out, or are they like painful to get rid of?
They'll pull out the skin, but it's not like they're taking root or anything like that.
That's a no for me.
Could you imagine you're sitting there crying and you go to wipe your fucking tear away? There goes your eyeball.
Yeah, no, that's a no for me. I don't cry often, but I'm not willing to deal with that. I don't know what the future's going to be.
You know what? I used to, like, never cry, but I'm getting older, and I'm getting fucking softer. And I just perfectly described exactly what I'd do. I'd be sitting there being like, somebody would be like, oh, so-and-so died. I'd be like, I need a hospital!
Yes. So, that's a no for me. Road dog.
No go? Cactus needles?
That's a no for me.
So that's 3 no's.
3 no's. But $1 million, but whenever someone says your name, say my name, bitch, say my name, your skin turns clear, showing all your internal muscles and organs.
I would take that.
I'd have to start dressing differently.
Yeah, I'd take that. That's no big deal for me, really.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like that happening, but I could just dress and fucking, like, I could wear leggings and, like, whatever the upper body equivalent leggings are under my shorts and shirt, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And on top of that, like, you could sell your body, if you will, to, like, colleges and shit. And be like,
Yeah, I'm
this
fat.
is how.
They're gonna see fat. I mean, they'll see some muscle on the legs, maybe a little bit of center of my back, but I'm fat. Although my forearm's pretty solid.
The only real problem I have is that there's gonna be one asshole that's gonna look at the bowels and be like, so, you gotta take a shit, eh? Gee, however did you guess?
Like, yeah, I had my fiber today.
Look at my
how would
rectum.
they know if you're covered up? Like if you're wearing.
Well, yeah, that's why I'd say I just wear leggings, whatever the top equivalent of leggings is. I know it exists because the NFL players wearing it.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, like your face and everything, like all your skin turns.
Like, I can't give a shit about that part. My face is not the part I'm insecure about. Not to mention, most of it's covered in hair. I wouldn't have to pay for dental x-rays.
Are you like
ever
part
again.
troll or something? I'm fat and I'm hairy.
No. When I was younger, I was less fat and hairy. Still as hairy, but...
No Cumis?
No.
What you said... I
said I would take that.
Would. Okay, yep. That is a round of yeses. Mm.
Yes, it is.
What's with these people on the bus? Where do they come from? You get $1 million, but every time you sneeze, bees swarm you and sting anyone near you, but not you.
So every time you sneeze, bees swarm around you and they sting everybody around
Near
you, but not you.
But not you. I can't do this.
Bees sting everyone around me.
Yeah, everyone around you.
Man, there are a couple people I could take out that way.
I know, right? I was just like, I could murder some people, but then I'd accidentally murder some people.
Who claims to have an allergy to bees that I know.
That's right.
It would solve a lot of problems that way.
I can't. The risk is just too high because I'd end up killing somebody that I don't want to.
No, every time you sneezed.
Every time you sneeze, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bee sneeze.
Oof. That's difficult.
I couldn't because I know for a fact I'd accidentally end up killing somebody.
Yeah, no. I would accidentally end up killing somebody.
Yeah, there we go. I'd accidentally kill somebody I don't want to kill, so I'm going to have to take a pass on that.
Yeah, I think I would have to pass.
I'm surprisingly going to take that one.
What? I need to hear the reasoning behind this.
Okay, so to be fair, really the only times that I sneeze are at home.
So
And-
Moose Paw would be covered in bee stings.
Yeah, just wanted to say, is he allergic to bees?
Well, he's gonna have to wear beekeeper's outfits from now on.
Well, I guess he'd have $1 million, so you could afford him a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing it now, just like, oh shit, I'm gonna sneeze, I'm gonna sneeze. This is, it's not gonna.
Throw
and
on your gear.
And Muswa is just like over in the corner, just like, just hold it for 2 seconds. I almost got it on.
They'd be like, let me finish the dungeon.
Yep.
No,
Very much so.
There's no way I'm taking the bee sneeze, so. On top of that, when I sneeze, I fucking sneeze. So it's just like, I do like 5 in a row.
Yeah. Okay, now, question. Do those 5 in a row count as one, or is there 5 times as many bees?
Every time you sneeze. So let's say it starts out with 50 per sneeze. So if you sneeze again, it's 100. If you sneeze again, it's 150. If you
Yeah, but, like, sneeze is one of those weird words in English where it can be an event or singular.
we're gonna use it in the singular tense.
Okay.
Okay. So multiple sneezes would be considered a sneezing fit.
So you're
Yeah.
being invited
Yeah.
over and having pepper snuffed up your nose.
Okay. I can do that.
What if you sneeze in your sleep?
I would wake up for that.
Wake up to bzzz. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that.
Yeah, I know I would be probably getting poked in my back or something if I were to sneeze in my sleep.
Oh my.
I'm pretty sure I'd be hearing I'd be hearing, God damn it.
No, you'd probably be hearing, ow,
I
fuck,
can absolutely
fuck,
picture
ow,
that voice.
fuck, fuck, fuck. $1 million,
Of course,
but
it was bad enough when we had like the carpenter bee that kept coming into the building here, but still.
well, he was
Man,
just
you're
trying to do
pretty
some drywall. Jesus.
Some reason I think Dog may have slipped your character something in her drink.
Yes. $1 million, but whenever someone lies to you, Jesus, I was hoping for like a superpower. Whenever someone lies to you, a stranger pukes on you.
Hard no. Hard no.
Yeah, we're counting with little white lies in here too. It's any kind of lie.
You paused after you said every time someone lies to you, and I was almost about to say, taking it. 'Cause I thought it was going to be something that was going to go against the other person. So,
Well-
yeah, no, I'm not taking that.
Yeah.
Well,
I do not want to smell like hagfish.
Well, the
it
thing
doesn't
is,
clean out easily,
once-
by the way.
The thing is, there are a couple people in my life that are spiteful enough that once they figured out that happened, they'd be using it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm the kind of person that even, like, with you guys, I'd be like, I have a 12-inch cock. All of a sudden, some stranger's running in to puke on you.
Either that or we're puking on each other.
You guys ain't strangers, so.
Oh, true. That is true.
Wait, is a stranger lying to you?
What's that?
It was a stranger lying to you?
It was a
Or was it
stranger.
you're puking on you?
I think it was anyone lying to you,
Yeah, no.
then
Yeah.
a stranger pukes on you.
Why can't we get the
Stranger
bee
little
one?
bit easier, 'cause I can just avoid that.
You know, like
I mean,
whenever someone
technically
lies
I
to
could-
you, a horde of bees shows up and stings everybody around you. Then that'd be good, but no,
Yeah.
I'm definitely not taking fucking no.
But then, yeah, because then you have to worry about what kind of diseases the stranger has. If it's coronavirus.
I think I'd be more concerned about what they ate previously.
You know, that's a concern, but honestly, when it comes to bodily fluids, my first and primary concern, regardless of smell, texture, or viscosity, is what kind of biological agents it's carrying within it.
Yes, we have finally perfected our puking soldiers. Now dress them as homeless bums. They will never see it coming, comrade. $1 million but.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. $1 million but. Every time you see a billboard, your umbilical cord regenerates.
That's going to be enough for me.
Yeah, that'd be a hard pass.
Oh, shit, I'm trying to think, because we got that one billboard that way. I don't travel that way too often, but yeah, then no, because I drive by that one every time I go grocery shopping, so.
Wait, it's every time you pass by a billboard?
Every time you
see
see a billboard.
Now, does it have to be a real billboard, or could it be like a picture of an area that has a billboard in it?
Or a video game billboard.
True.
Oh, yeah, we're counting all billboards here.
Okay, then that's a hard pass.
Yeah, I never even thought about Grand Theft Auto. I was like trying to reason it, and I'm just like, there's one road I could take. It's a bit of an inconvenience, but other than that, I risk seeing a billboard maybe once a month.
That's a harder pass than a thing full of fiber and cheese.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, up here it wouldn't be that issue if it was just like actual real life billboards, because there's
Maine doesn't really have a whole lot. They had a law against it for many years.
Yeah. I mean, I guess technically there's one in Portland which has like the time and then Better Call Joe or something like that.
And I think there's one on the side of the road further up, but it's not technically a billboard because it's on the property of the business's advertising.
And then don't forget GTA has billboards everywhere.
Yeah. And also you wouldn't be able to leave Maine.
Yeah.
I mean, just going through New Hampshire and Boston to get to the nearest state, you'd be seeing shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because there's definitely billboards in between, like the border of Portland or the border of Maine and
anything south,
New Hampshire. Yeah, once you cross that border, I mean,
yeah.
Screw that! I'm going to Old Hampshire.
The rest of the country any other way.
But yeah, I can't deal with my umbilical cord coming back probably about once a week. So yeah, that's a pass for me.
Even once a month would be a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Even having it once. If it happened once, I would consider, but I mean, it's one of those like ineffable like equations where you just can't fathom how many times you're going to see billboards in your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sad part, though. I can.
You can estimate and probably accurately guess, but life is chaos. Never know, dude. For some reason, you might have to you might get a much better amount of money to be somewhere where there's more billboards.
Or you hop into a vehicle with someone else driving, and they happen to drive past every single billboard.
Hey, yeah, guys.
Destination A to B.
I'm going to accept this, and with my $1 million, I'm going to move to like Edmonton, and then I'm going to go to this really nice part of town on Billboard Street. Interesting name, but
the fact that you reference Edmonton like a big city.
I know, right? Like, I mean, the entire population of New York is bigger than Canada, so.
Yeah, and most of Canada is within that first 30 to 50 miles of the border.
Does this whiskey make my ass look fat?
It doesn't make it look swole at times.
Every GTA's character's ass looks fat. Like, I mean, I got a booty going on back here.
It's like my character's bent over the counter, and all of a sudden, with me drinking, there's the wavy lines, almost like in a funhouse. And all of a sudden, it's like the right around the midsection, right above the butt. It's very slim and thin, but then, well, bam, there's
the booty
for days.
GTA booty. Yeah, it's the same way as mine. Just like that butt, just kind of. It's wide. It's not big. It's wide. Well, you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, fuck whatever. $1 million, but whenever you eat fruit, your teeth are replaced with marshmallows.
How long?
We'll say once all the marshmallow is ground down or melted away, your teeth come back.
I'm gonna pass. That doesn't sound pleasant at all.
Well, you know, you get a nice apple, then you get some marshmallow.
I'm not a sweets guy though.
Neither am I,
surprisingly
but
enough, I like marshmallows, but that'd just be too many of them.
Before I make my decision, I have a few questions.
Oh yes, you should probably qualify some questions here.
For one, does that also count beverages?
we'll just say
it has real fruit juice.
we won't go with fruit juice. We'll just go with fruit.
The actual fruit itself. Okay.
Yeah.
So that answers one question. Now the second one. Does that also refer to gay guys?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. My mind went there. I'm just like, no. I'm not gonna. That joke's in poor taste. 2 seconds later, the gay guy's just like, does that refer to?
Okay, now actually, I have a qualifying question of my own. It's consumption of fruit, or is it like fruit product as well? Just we're excluding the juices in this case.
Yeah, it's strictly the fruit. If you go and buy like if
fresh
it's
fruit?
any kind of fruit.
So fruit product, right?
Yeah, a fruit product, not a fruit byproduct. Like juice wouldn't count, or like fucking I
Natural
guess
flavorings.
Yeah, natural
Okay,
flavorings
so-
wouldn't count.
In that case, we need clarification on the definition of fruit, because a lot of the veggies we eat are fruit, and vice versa. And some of the berries we eat aren't fruit at all.
Whatever's generally classified as a fruit.
No, not generally. Are we talking generally, as in generally like accepted, or are we talking about botany?
Generally accepted.
Then I guess I could, we still have tomato products.
True.
Tomatoes are actually fruit.
Fucking botanist
So
over
aren't
here.
cucumbers.
Yeah.
Cucumbers are generally
Raw.
accepted as a vegetable.
But they're through botany, they're actually a fruit because
They're melon.
But we're
they
not
also grow
doing
their seeds on
botany.
the inside.
Fuck you and your botanist.
I know,
My
that's what I'm
botanist,
saying.
hey, I'll have you know that my botanist is level 80, okay?
Okay, yeah, no, that's still a no for me.
I'm taking it.
I'm probably going to say a no, as tempted as it is to be the first one to give a marshmallow job to to somebody, but I mean, but yeah, I'm going to say that's a no because I love my like my oranges and strawberries and
First, I'm gonna eat
blueberries.
this banana. Then I'm gonna eat your banana.
Bananas. Yeah, in both sense of the word.
So you want a whitewashed Asian guy. So you don't really want an Asian guy, you just want a whitewashed one. In that case, there's...
Go
lack of
join
sugar
Hollywood.
available. You probably make Mark look like one.
And this is the reason
My
we're not
head hurts.
monetized.
my head hurts. I'm trying to overthink this, and I haven't had much sleep, so.
You're trying to overthink it?
Yeah, he's trying to
Not
overthink
trying.
it. So, are you aware that the cucumber is actually a fruit? Because in fruit botany...
That's all me.
$1 million, but anytime you drop something, you have halitosis that smells like rotten fish.
I'm taking no.
God, a lot of these in this expansion are just brutal.
That's a negative for me.
I hate rotten
Okay,
fish
I'll
to
get
begin,
down
or
there.
I hate fish to begin with. Never mind rotten fish.
I'm gonna say that's probably no for you, Beth.
That's a no for me. Fuck no.
No, nose across the board. Ain't nobody got time for that.
$1 million, but every time you stub your toe You have sudden diarrhea. Oh God, that's a good one.
I am buying special boots for this.
I'm buying special
I'm gonna
diapers
take
for
this
this.
I was going to say, it's very, very rare that I stub my toes.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Same
when I
here.
do, it's pretty freaking bad. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know...
The one time you stub your toe, you shit anyways.
We'll say that the diarrhea is in direct correlation to the pain. So if you have like a little stub, you know, you get a little diarrhea.
Also, it's just a little trickle if you barely touch it.
We won't go that far, but as long as you feel just a little bit of pain, it's all indicated on pain.
Ironically, that's very much in line with the book series I'm reading, where the half-orc shitting himself all the time.
You read
for some
some
reason,
weird
I got
shit.
Sherry Vine's version of Bad Romance stuck in my head.
Okay. So, Dog, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna take that. I hardly ever stub my toes.
Okay. So now everybody's taking it. I'll tell you why I'm going to take it. I'm going to buy some fucking big-ass fucking, like, circular boots to wear around my feet so I can't ever stub my toe again.
Well, that's just... Jesus Christ, kitties.
Hey, there's no rule against it, so I'm fucking doing it.
Well, that's just it. I was just also about to say, like, I literally don't own anything except for steel-toed shoes or boots, so... Like, to say I never stub my toe is a bit of an understatement.
Well, yeah, like I said, I rarely stub my toes, and it's usually... I want to say I maybe stub my toe like once a year, if that. And it's usually on the bed frame, which is cast iron.
I thought that'd be your head. Oh my.
Ouch. Ouch, that's a burn. Oh, wait, never mind. It's not a burn.
Yeah.
It's dirty. I thought he's calling your head cast iron at first.
No! I was talking about the sexy time.
Yeah, that's why it took me a second. Like, oh no, that's not a bird. That's dirty.
$1 million, but anytime you use an electronic device, you must caress the nearest stranger.
Every time I use an electronic device.
Anytime you use an electronic device.
Dude, fuck that. We live in Maine. I'd have to, like, get dressed and go outside.
You see, like, I've lived here for 10 years, and I've had, like, the same neighbors, and...
Yeah, so you're gonna have to walk, like, 20 miles.
If I took this, I would literally have to go and meet my fucking neighbors. I've gone 10 years without fucking meeting them, and all of a sudden I'm over there caressing them. Yeah, and on top of that, they got kids. They got like 5 fucking kids over there. So all of a sudden,
kids out first. Like, it only gets awkward once you start stroking the parents.
I work at Best Buy.
yes.
Yeah, so you have to use electronics, and most people are your strangers.
Exactly. Every time I touch an electronic device, that's like every 5 seconds, I'm caressing the customer that I'm talking to.
It's all right. This has a lot of RAM in it. As you stroke their hair gently.
Oh, you had an email only receipt? That's there. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You're good. You're good. You can go.
Welcome to Best Buy and back massages.
Awkwardly, yes, I will go now. I will go and never come back. This has made me feel uncomfortable. Like the orc that rolled a critical 1.
Right?
Yeah, I can't take that because literally the entire town, like, I know like one person in this entire fucking town, so everybody's a fucking stranger.
Yeah, so that's definitely a no for me, even though I think that there would be some situations I could use that to my advantage. However,
not enough of them.
Yeah, exactly. Not enough. Not enough to make me warrant the $100 or maybe take the $100.
Even if I worked in a strip club.
Yeah, but see, after a while, you'd know all the strippers.
Well, if you worked in a strip club, you know, you could be like, hold on, I just got to check my email. And
You
then I'm
just,
gonna
yeah, you'd have
caress
to,
the
you'd be
shit out
petting
of
the
you.
clients then.
You know, most of them probably won't be too upset about it. Probably wouldn't even notice it was a man's hand.
Ooh, you'd have to work on ladies' night.
Oh.
Either way, somebody's going to prison.
Yeah, anybody took that money, it would not be long before somebody did.
Yeah.
But
So-
that's around the nose.
So, they didn't exactly set this expansion pack all that up all that good. We literally have like 6 more $1 million butt cards. And about 50 more trigger cards.
Nice.
So we'll end up going through the $1 million butt ones again just to see what else I got for the trigger cards.
Hey, I'm fine with that, because,
Yeah.
you know, different situation, I might be willing to do some dirty shit for money.
Oh, I know you'll do dirty shit for money.
Yes.
$1 butt! Every time someone says they love you, you lose functionality of one body part.
Do we get to choose this body part?
No, it's like literally spinning a wheel.
Yeah, my luck, it'd be first time around, it'd be my heart.
We'll say we won't do internal.
Non-vitals?
Yeah,
Non-vitals. Probably be safer.
yeah. Non-vitals. You know what? The only person that ever says that they love me is my girlfriend. And with my kind of luck, I'd spin the wheel and be my dick every time. So,
Well, or like the very first time she says it after you take the money there, you shit your pants in front of her. Because you lose function of your sphincter. Well, your anal sphincter.
oh yeah, I guess that's kind of non-vital, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not going to kill you to lose function of it.
That's a no for me.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually contemplating taking it, and then you're just like, you'll end up shitting yourself. So
So
that's,
that no as well.
that's gonna be a no for me. Do you want to shit yourself for $1 million? Do you? Because it's gonna happen.
Eventually.
And on top of that,
to be fair, to be completely 100% fair here, the moment I know you took that deal, I'd be like messaging you all the time to tell you
I know.
I love you until you shit yourself.
that's exactly what I was about to say. You know, because if I ever put that correlation together between those two, I'd be like, I love you, 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 and you'd be lying there just like, ah.
Yeah, like, copy paste this, or like, it's like, or no, I'd set up a bot to auto send it to you like every minute, so it's long enough for it to count as a new one.
So yeah, I think that's a round of no's from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all play dirty is what it is.
$1 million, but whenever you break eye contact with someone, you must add hashtag Nazi Pride to your next social media post.
Well, goodbye Facebook.
Wait, what was the trigger?
Whenever you break eye contact with someone, you must add hashtag Nazi Pride to your next social media post. That's a fuck no from me. There
I'm so
is
tempted, but no.
what?
To be on the safe side, no. I mean, I don't usually give eye contact to begin with, so
But you'd still,
there's that.
you know.
I'm going to take it.
What?
I'm going to take it, and then I'm going to get rid of Facebook, and Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitter, and
so then you'd be just shouting it.
it's social media posts.
Well, could YouTube
Okay.
count as social media?
I don't post on YouTube though. I have an account, but I don't post. It doesn't say you can't. It doesn't say it's going to force you to post. It's just that your next post, right?
You must add to your next
Yes.
social media post.
I'm taking it.
Yeah, so if he never does, yeah, that's a good. This is what a slave to social media I am.
It's like, for me, I was tempted because, like I said, for one, it's like I hardly ever make eye contact to begin with, but on the rare chances I do,
Oh my god.
that would suck.
Ooh. Okay, so are you taking a no?
I'm taking a no on that one.
I'm taking a no as
Okay.
well, because I also had the thought, like, wouldn't Messenger count as a part of fucking social media? Like, you know, Facebook media?
Well,
I mean,
yes and no, because the instant messaging services were a thing long before social media. Social media is designed for it's the wider functionality. Is hard to explain.
Yeah.
Twitter's not really social media.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'm not risking it.
I mean, technically, I see Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I see those mostly like social media platforms, mainly because of the fact they're meant to reach a larger area or a larger group of audience.
TikTok.
Whereas a
Like Messenger, AIM.
you're limiting the people that you're
WhatsApp,
sending. Yeah,
Kick.
yeah.
Why those have social media aspects? They were originally designed solely for one-on-one conversations. So I don't view those as social media. But if for some reason they qualify under this law, which I'd find out after the first time I, got the money, I would end those. The other way to get around this is to set up a permanent live situation, a permanent stream. It's on your next post, so if you're in a constant state of live posts, then it doesn't take effect until your next one. It's just, whenever that happened, if it happened like once a year or whatever, you'd have like a ton of Nazi pride shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should just be a hard no all around, because fuck Nazis.
Hey, I would give up social media. I'm not that attached to it. Fuck it. People can write me fucking letters and text me. That would honestly be that is honestly my preferred method of communication anyways.
I'm picturing like the ye old writing. Oh dearest
mail.
Trek, how hath thine been?
Oh man, I used to have a whole bunch of pen pals, man. Like that's my preferred, but you can't function in the world easily that way. So
Yeah. I mean, and technically, I used to have a bunch of pen pals when I was writing to the in the inmate program when I was working the. This is sounding the worse and worse.
No, I've looked into like these programs.
I want to hear more. Were any of them Nazis?
Prisoners, man.
Well, so I was as I was getting,
And they all propose you after like three letters.
Yes, that is true. Especially the ones that are stating that they are officially gay.
Yeah.
I had one that did that. But anyway, I was for a brief period of time. I was a counselor for a group called the Main Holistics. Basically, it was like co-occurring disorders such as they had a mental illness, but they also had a substance abuse issue because they were trying to self-medicate, that kind of thing. And so every now and then, one of them would fall off the wagon and would end up back in the prison system, and so therefore we had at least one of us within the group that was technically one of the counselors or leaders that would consistently write to them and kind of keep their, I guess, mental stability up or moral support.
Well, they were looking for some oral support.
Well, that was hard to do. I mean, we weren't able to do conjugal visits. I mean, there were a few that I wouldn't have minded, but I mean, that was like years ago. And not gonna lie, there were some that were not bad looking. Would I want to fuck with them? Probably not, because there's some that had some major issues. But I mean, at the same time, they're still decent people.
Fucking
As I'm like going around and around and around in a circle about it. But no, I mean, I used to do that quite a bit. I mean, because we would get sometimes we would get suggestions from those that were in the prison system they're like, hey, this person's going through a rough patch. They could really use some support.
Yeah, the person that they murdered is probably going through a rough patch too. Just saying.
Oh, none of the ones that we wrote to were in that type of scenario where they were in like a maximum security. It was more either legal or it was mostly illegal. It was like drug charges or possession. That was kind of that, mainly that.
So how much coke did you have to like spread onto the sheets and
Now I was working. Now I actually worked in a jailhouse for a while, and everything gets like inspected hard. Like we had like Christmas cards with our birthday cards that come in with like pictures like taped to the things, and you have to peel all that off. Like any of the paste that they use to glue it on there gets scraped off before they can get it.
Prison sounds fun. $1 million.
I learned all about that from sending the messages. It had to be either printed on the paper or not at all.
$1 million, but anytime you meet someone, your anus becomes home to a village of tiny people.
My anus?
Your anus becomes home to a village of tiny people.
I'll take it. Why the fuck not?
I'm gonna take that. I've went 10 years without meeting my fucking neighbors. I'm good at not meeting people.
Why would I care if there's little people living in my ass?
Oh God, I was just about to say I'd like to meet the little people, but every time I meet an individual little person,
you would create you'd be a new genesis for like the next level of human people.
Okay, level with me here. Level with me here. Meeting the little people would take on a whole new meaning in my situation.
Oh gosh.
They'd be like, hey, there's the sun. Wait, what is that? It's got a tiny hole. Why? What? We're getting doused with a typhoon of some sort.
Flood!
Well, hey, wait.
The great flood of...
Yeah, but check this out. Check this out, too. Say you're not in the mood, you know? You don't want to have the sexy time. You just quickly go online, you meet somebody, your asshole fills up with little people. All of a sudden, the guy that's gonna, do the deed, looks in there, sees a bunch of tiny people, gets freaked out and leaves. Bam!
Okay, I don't think you understand how gay people work. I don't really foresee a lot of gay men prying open assholes and inspecting them before inserting themselves.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Oh, maybe I do understand.
Maybe a little too well.
Then you meet like 5 people until they're like
surprised.
falling out of your butthole. You know?
I mean, all I can imagine is like I'm getting ready. The top is getting ready. He's going to do what he's going to do, and sees mountain climbers, coming down my rectum. I mean,
to be fair, with the kind of men that are in Maine that I know that are gay, most of them probably wouldn't give a damn about crushing tiny people with their dick.
Oh. Yeah, but it's like a village, so they'd have like spears and shit.
Yeah, but they're tiny. If they're small and fitting your anus, exactly how much could those spears hurt?
Hey man, are you gonna take a cactus needle to the dick? A cactus needle is tiny.
It would have to be smaller than a cactus needle. It would have to be. If there's a full village of them, the anus is not exactly that big a place for them to live. I mean, you have to assume it's big enough for their huts, their living things. Then it has to be big enough for natural resources from the farm or eat or whatever.
Yeah, they're turd farmers.
Room for people. I mean, come on. There's no way they could have spears the size of even a small cactus.
Okay, they got handguns then.
Dude, again, so small you're not gonna feel it.
Yeah, you are. Once they set off the nuke.
Okay, now to be fair, you're gonna shit them out before they get that far technology.
Not
I'm so taking
necessarily.
this, by the way. I'm so taking this.
So that's surrounding yeses.
And I mean, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least one or two, if not more, other gay guys, especially here in the city. I mean, they'd be like, "Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what it feels like."
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it. Like I said,
a community of like tiny people in their asses too, and it'll basically be a South Park episode.
Either that, or they're going to be like, I wonder what it feels like when I stick my dick in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the gay men I know around here, maybe you excluded, but a lot of the gay men I know around here, a lot of them can be dicks.
Yes. Yes.
And think about themselves. So, I don't think
I
people are going to stop them.
I don't think I would have the heart to like destroy. I mean, so I mean, they would be very well protected because I mean, I would be like, oh no, honey, no, this is no longer an entrance. It's barely an exit at the moment because but.
Now, can you imagine, like, if you want to preserve this tiny community of tiny people, you're gonna have to like stop shitting in the toilet.
Yeah,
but even then, if you shit into a bucket, it's still they're falling out from a high distance and landing. Most of them are gonna be dead anyways. So maybe shitting in the toilet is the safer option. Then just get like a tiny little fish net, scoop them up, help them rebuild, put them in terrarium, and then repeat this process every time you meet somebody new.
Yeah, see, that would be a normal occurrence for me because I'm meeting someone new every single day at work. So I mean, I would have like a metropolis in my ass.
Yeah, by the end of the week, you'd have like the ones that had already exited due to excretions would have like advanced to like nuclear age.
Yes.
While the ones still in your ass are Stone Age still.
Yeah.
Or shit age.
Oh god, that would be great. Yeah, I want tiny people in my butt.
Who doesn't?
It's official. $1 million, but anytime you move faster than 50 miles per hour, you have to bury a dead animal in your yard in view of a neighbor's window.
That would leave like 3 places in my yard if you bury a dead animal.
You'd have to bury animals on top of animals. 50 miles an hour is...
I'd have to like dig like an endless pit.
That's about 75 kilometers an hour. Ah, shit. I'd have to bury at least 2 animals a day.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, that's it. Like, we're so rural up here. It's not going to be long before you're on a road where the speed limit is minimum of 40 miles an hour, which realistically means it's going to be people doing 50 or more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so rural up here. Yeah.
I don't think it's possible for me, honestly, because that's 2 animals a day.
I'm gonna take a no on that.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take a no.
And what if it was like random and you have to spin the wheel and all of a sudden it's like an elephant?
like there's just not enough room.
For one, my neighbors will be wondering where the fuck did I get an elephant? Which would bring the cops around.
Does it have to be fully buried, or could it be partially buried? Could I live in this elephant?
Yeah, like do a ceremonial burial where, like, when you first lower one of your friends into the ground and you each take a hand of dirt and toss it on top of them, that's considered burying them.
No, it's got to be fully buried. We'll say we won't go 6 feet because that's ridiculous, but we'll say it has to be
with an elephant.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, say the top of the animal has to be at least 2 feet under the ground. It's like a squirrel, you get away with like 3 feet.
Can we use like a steamroller to make sure these animals are flattened first?
Whatever. You have $1 million if you want to spend it on a steamroller.
Well, you kind of have, just for the sake of keeping enough space, I would kind of have to. I'd buy the steamroller outright because, I mean, I'm going to need to use it regularly.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Do the animals have to be whole?
They got to be buried.
Can you incinerate them first? That's another one.
Yes. Like, either can you incinerate them, or can you like use the parts that you need? Like, can you like use the parts that are usable and then?
No. I mean, as long as the neighbors know it's an animal, like, can I put up a sign saying this was your lost cat? and then bury it so that they understand it's an animal I'm burying. But then I can do whatever I want to the animal first, like incinerate
No, you
it
can't
or...
give your neighbors any indication of what you're burying.
Oh well, in that case, that makes it easier because I don't need to know I'm burying an animal unless it's an elephant.
You just have to do it in view of your neighbor's window.
They would just need, they would just assume that I'm very, very into fertilizing my flowers.
Well, sooner or later, they're going to be questioning why you're out there 3 or 4 times a day digging in your yard.
I'm trying to make oil.
Black gold! Texas
I think
tea!
the bigger question is why I have a steamroller in my backyard.
Oh, my neighbors wouldn't question that, but if the grass is 1/4 of an inch higher, assholes.
Okay, so who's taking yes and no on that?
I'm taking a no on that. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm taking a no on that.
Honestly,
I'm gonna just go no too.
My consciousness.
Despite having a plan. What? What?
Oh fuck! I don't like this one
Tiny
already.
village.
$1 million butt.
Tiny village up the butt.
Whenever you see a cat, you
No, no.
experience the sensation of intense labor pains. Fuck no!
I'm taking it.
I'm gonna send you pictures of
Okay.
cats.
I go through that when I have dairy products. So
Oh god. This is one of those moments where you're gonna realize how different that is. Granted, I want you to take it so that I can see the experience.
But then again, at the same time, I'm also the one that's already said that as soon as they make it so that a male can actually give birth and everything, I'm totally down for that. So yeah, I'm taking it.
I am not.
Yeah, I'm not the least bit interested in that.
I have seen women in labor, and that does not interest me.
Same.
Oh, I guess I'm the only one with the ovaries for this.
Yeah. When you're right, you're right. Jesus Christ. No, never. Believe it or not, that's all the $1 million butt cards, so I'll give them a little shuffle. Like, I mean, seriously, I'll send you guys like a picture of the uneven stacks. Like, I mean, this is just why. Okay, let's see what we've got next.
So right now, Noko is in the lead.
Wow, that's unusual.
I'm down by 1. You're down by 2.
Huh.
We're at 876.
$1 million butt. Whenever someone says your name, you openly ogle everyone's crotch. I'm taking that.
Yeah, I'm taking that. That's. I see that as an absolute win.
Wait, what was the trigger?
Whenever someone says your name, you openly ogle everybody's crotch.
I'll do that one.
It would upset a few people, but I would take it.
I really don't care if it upset people or not. That'd just be hilarious. Fuck, I'm thinking about doing it anyway, even without the mill.
You see, the problem is like, eventually I'd be ogling somebody's crotch that I would want to ogle, but I'd be I'd be trying to respect him and not ogle it.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be respectful as I stare at your crotch.
Well, no, they're legitimate people. I would not mind checking out a lot more, but I don't out of respect.
I would have to agree with that. I mean, I'm pretty sure like the majority of the people at work that now, does it have to be like your actual name, or can it be like nicknames? Is that all encompassed, or
Your actual name.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's a hell of a lot easier because half the people don't call me by my actual name.
I was going to say, most people use one of my ulterior names, such as either Noko, DJ, Danessa. I mean, very few actually use my.
I'm getting the feeling that DJ is common enough that one will be counted.
Damn.
Because it's just like I know a guy named Travis, but everybody calls him TJ, so... So DJ would be counted.
Thanks.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I will look at people's crotches just to make them feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
Say what?
Oh, he was just reiterating. Ruminating.
Everybody answered that one?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, no, that was around the yeses.
Oh, okay. We'll go for another 20 minutes, I think.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's me.
Oh, creepy. It was like somebody butt-fucked Donald Duck surprisingly.
Oh god! Oh god! The greatest thing I've ever seen was when you make Obi-Wan Kenobi sound like Mickey Mouse, and Anakin Skywalker sound like Donald Duck when they're facing their final battle at the Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of
Episode
the shit.
3. Yep.
You think any of us are not nerds enough to know what Revenge of the Sith was?
I was just trying to
Continue the context.
to specify like the exact part that I had seen because it was hilarious.
Yes.
$1 butt. Every time you sneeze, remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
You make the cunning linguist gesture to the next police officer you see.
Dear God, that'd be awkward if it was my uncle.
I think your uncle is a police officer. Yes.
Not that I was really strongly considering it anyways. Because, I mean, I'm common enough for, like, a look here. I'm redneck and all that stuff. I'm not too sketchy looking by comparison. But, you know, if I'm going, like, by police officers, give, like, you know, with my, like, you know, putting the V to my face and, like, you know, sticking my tongue out and waggling it, that would probably be a little bit more suspicious. Or miming a blowjob. Those would just be the suspicious.
It's a cunning linguist, so I don't know why you threw a blowjob in there. That's weird. You know what? I very rarely ever see any cops, so I'm taking that cash.
Right. I mean, I rarely ever see any cops either, but if I were to sneeze, does that mean I have to go to the nearest cop and do it?
It's the
just
next time you see
drive by
one.
you have to do it.
To the next police officer you see. So
More than likely, it's going to be the one female cop that I know of that already is on the fence with me anyway.
Oh my god, my sexism kicked in. I never even thought about female cops. I'm still taking it.
Yeah, no, that was my third spot. I'm like, okay, like, it just wouldn't be so bad if... Because, I mean, you know, chick cops are kind of cute. Most, some, a couple.
I know of at least one.
I know of a couple in the area that are kind of cute, but then, like, as we've discussed, my uncle's a state trooper, and my cousin's gonna be a state cop as well. And, like, so they're constantly posting, like, things like one of the recent ones they posted was, like, ladies of the force. And there's, like, 80 pictures of, like, you know, of female cops from around the country. A good third of them were, like, super attractive. And then, you know, another third of them were, are you sure that's a woman? But I digress. The point is just...
Well, were they women?
I was smart enough not to ask that question.
Police officers are there to give us information and help us out. You should have asked.
Yeah, I don't want to end up on the list. Or be.
But yeah, I'm taking that.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not either.
It would be just my luck. I would run into the one female cop that I know that may or may not hate me. Well, I don't. Well, may or may not dislike me. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she would tank my ass in a heartbeat.
$1 million butt. Every time someone says they love you, you have to ask the 10 closest strangers what their gender is.
I'll take that. I'll take that action.
And then you go around asking the police cops on the calendar.
Well, it wasn't a calendar, it was a Facebook post, and there's a lot of pictures. Anyways, no, I'll take that action.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Because
that.
I believe I can ask it in a polite enough manner not to offend people super bad. And then after a while, I'll just be that guy to ask everybody their gender because it's 2020, we can't assume.
No, I'm gonna straight out take that money because it's just like I live in a community where like drag queens and stuff like that ain't too proficient. Prolific? Is that what's the word? I need another beer.
Prolific.
Prolific, thank you. So I would get a lot of weird looks while I'm counting my $1 million and asking people, "Are you a boy or a girl?"
But the trigger is every time someone says that they love you.
Yeah. The 10 years. So I would go through this entire town in...
See, that would get awkward for me when I'm doing a show.
Yeah.
That would get
Oh!
It's like, okay. We love you! What's your gender?
You gotta ask 10 of them. Yeah, so...
What's your gender? What's your gender? And your gender? What's your gender over there in the back?
Shout out your genders to me.
All of a sudden you're the Oprah of fucking what's your gender. What's your gender? What's your gender? What's everybody's gender?
Just send me nudes. Just send me... Whether I want them or not, just send me nudes.
They cut that part out of the Oprah show. You get a car. You get a car. Everyone gets a car. Send me nudes. I'm on to that bitch. So that was a yes
You
from
get a
me.
GRS, and you get a GRS, and you get a GRS.
Okay, so you're taking it?
I'm taking that. Noko?
As much as I will probably hate myself for it near towards the end, I'm taking it.
That's a round of yeses.
$1 million but whenever you break eye contact with someone, you must take off your clothes while screaming that you are the Messiah. Yes!
I'm never making eye contact ever again.
I'm taking that. That's fantastic. Look at me. Look at your Messiah. Look at me. How dare you break eye contact with me?
I'm taking it because knowing my luck, after one time of doing that, I'm going to be in the psych ward, so I'll be good.
You'll be a rich psycho.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
So you're not taking it or your clothes off while screaming that you're the Messiah.
Because I'd have to do it more than once? No.
That's fantastic.
If it was only a one-time thing, I'd consider it. Or maybe even like a month-long thing, I'd consider it.
Okay, we'll go for a year then. What's your price?
No, I'm good. I'm still not taking it.
I would probably still take that because after the year I can be like, hey, I'm good. I've been reformed.
What's the trigger again?
Every time you break eye contact with someone.
Yeah, no. Well, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna take it. I can avoid eye contact for a year.
And I mean, and like I said before, in the last time when we had that trigger, I rarely make eye contact anyway. So I mean, and like I said, it will only take one time for me doing it, and they're gonna send me over into like the into the loony bin.
You think that?
I'd probably get arrested for indecent exposure, but the more times that it happens, I'll probably end up getting sent to the loony bin.
Yeah. Well, especially when you start doing it in jail.
Yeah.
I could, yeah. I can do that for a year. I'm good.
Or if you did end up in jail, at least you'd have yourself a private cell.
Yes.
Because they would consider you a high risk.
Yes.
For a year.
I'm in
But,
jail.
oh my god! What if you got like a following
eye contact with an inmate.
Yeah, and strip down on them.
Strip down, I am the Messiah.
Yeah, that's high risk.
But what if
Yeah.
people start to believe that you're the Messiah? And then you got like a cult following and shit.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
You doubt, but that's not an absolute.
I highly doubt that because and of course this is like from my perspective, people are going to assume that the Messiah is going to look, you know, a certain way. I do not look well, I might, because I do have a pair of knockers and the downstairs mix up. So they may automatically assume, oh wow, so he must be, if yeah. So I don't know, maybe.
I'm sorry, but the downstairs mix-up? Yeah, sorry about that. We had this huge mix-up downstairs. Just... Could you please just hold on to that dick for a while? We'll get the paperwork sorted. We'll get this figured out. Don't worry about it, man.
I like to drink Baileys from a shoe.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, old Greg.
I'm old Greg. Don't worry about my downstairs mix-up.
That was my douche, right?
Yes.
Anyways,
So,
old Greg.
So I'm the only
my-
Messiah
I got a
then?
mangina.
Or Noko, are you taking that?
The strip down, I'm the Messiah.
Yeah.
After breaking, yes, I was going to take that.
Yeah, Trek, so listen to your messiahs. But sir, you are the Messiah, and I should know. I've followed a few.
Yeah, no, when you made it for a year only, I can avoid eye contact for a year.
Oh, okay. $1 million.
Another round of guesses.
$1 million, but anytime you say like or oh, your genitals whistle.
Wait, what?
What was that last part?
Your genitals whistle.
Whistle?
Whistle. Yep.
Okay, what was the trigger?
Anytime you say like or
Yeah, why the fuck not? I'll take it.
I'll take that. That's fantastic.
I will do that because I will turn it into my little magic trick. Look what I can do. Like.
Yeah, it's warping your pants.
You got a village in your ass, and they're listening to some good music. So
I can just see it now. It's like I'm talking to someone. I'm like, Just taking that.
But I'm taking it to begin with. But I want to throw in a stipulation where you get to pick what it whistles.
Oh, so fucking good.
Yes.
I'll double take that.
Because now I'm just like, I want to go up to somebody, say something really spooky, like like the aliens. They're gonna come down soon. It's true. And
Then,
and
the X-Files.
then all of a sudden the X-Files theme. Yep.
I was thinking was it shaving a haircut from Walking Dead Negan's thing?
But yeah, that's fantastic. Who's gonna turn that down?
Oh, there's so many things I could do. Like I could have it sing La Cucaracha. I could have it do like the Dixie.
Oh god, it's a good way to get free drinks at a bar.
Yep.
Oh, have it.
It's a good way to get money from stupid people at a bar. I bet you $10 I can make my dick whistle.
It's Whistling Dixie.
I'm wondering if that's a good way to get laid, too, actually. Wow, if you're so handy with it in that way, what else can you do with it? Well, we can always find out.
Well, sadly not much, but
In Russia, you don't blow dick. Dick blows you.
Your dick blows and whistles. But I wanted to whistle Balls by AC/DC.
Nice.
We got the biggest balls of them all. Alright. $1 million, bud.
Yes.
Whenever you... Trek, did you have some ha-ha funny?
What?
Did you have some ha-ha funny?
Ha-ha funny?
Yeah.
I think he was readjusting his headset.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
$1 million, bud. Whenever you hear your crush's voice, all your fingers and toes turn into ejaculating penises. No. No.
Yeah, no.
I would have been fine with the fingers. Can I get $500,000 for the fingers? But the toes, no, that's fucking gross.
Oh yeah, you have the anti-foot fetish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. No, I don't want Crystal to say something.
One more time.
You crush his voice, dude.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a no.
Yeah, no, that's like a super hard no.
All I can picture is being at work, and all of a sudden my fingers and toes turn into ejaculating penises.
Yeah, but you never hear me at your work, so you're pretty safe there.
Yeah, but my other half works there. Make your crush mute.
But no, that's just...
From the hours between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m., you will shut the fuck up.
You know, if it was just fucking fingers, I'd be like, yeah, fucking yeah. But
that's
seems
a
to how
no
it's
for me.
The toes, no.
Yeah, that's totally a no for me, because public job and that happening, that's like at least 10 counts of indecent exposure right there.
Well, is it really indecent if it's your fingers?
But they become penises to do this.
Yes.
Yeah, they turn into penises until they're done ejaculating.
Okay. Now, next question. Might not be 10 at a time though. It might only be 8, because thumbs aren't really fingers.
Yes, we'll do that stipulation. So you have 8 ejaculating penises.
Well, technically it'd be 18 because of the toes.
18 was
Yeah, but nobody's gonna
I was
see
having fun with
those.
that, and then all of a sudden you reminded me, just like, oh yeah, the toes.
which means soggy feet.
Oh, dude.
Well, that just means that you have to change those.
19? What do you mean by 19?
Up. We're moving on.
Oh.
Because we're removing the thumbs.
Okay, thumbs, toes, real penis.
Oh, gotcha.
We're moving on.
But does
We're moving
that
on.
also do the thing? Yeah, we got it.
$1 million, but whenever you masturbate, oh Jesus, you shout out a racial slur.
Do we get to choose the racial slur?
It'll be randomized.
It's gonna be a no either way. I was just kind of curious.
I don't know. I'm always alone when I masturbate.
I was going to say, I'm most of the time...
But, there's going to be people in the house at some point. Like, at least with, my situation, there's always going to be somebody around.
Of course, we're in an apartment situation. There's also the neighbors.
Yeah, and you have
the
to shout it.
walls are not really that thick either. They're kind of paper thin.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming if all of a sudden I'm getting done doing the deed, all of a sudden I'm yelling "fucking Polacks." I mean, I think that's going to be probably a no for the neighbors. I don't know if they are or not, but I mean, but still, I mean,
Wow. Wow.
I don't see the neighbors that often. Hardly ever.
you got so worked up about that for a second there. I'm just like, is he gonna? Oh, okay, just okay, yeah.
No, I wasn't going to use that one. I mean,
Wow,
you know what? I have no clue what the future exactly brings. So it might be like someday I'm masturbating in a place full of people.
Masturbating in a synagogue.
Yeah, no, I
Or
can't.
a mosque.
I can't. If you're masturbating in a mosque, then there's, yeah.
Or at the Vatican.
Yeah.
I'd totally jerk off at the Vatican.
Or into temples anywhere throughout the world.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to cover that Buddha statue somehow.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's definitely a no for me.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm picturing like one of us standing in front of one of those like Buddhist monk statues. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you on the face.
Did you pass out again?
Yes, I did.
I never even saw that.
I'm in like the middle of a construction site.
Yep.
They're laying pipes.
And you're staring at a wall, like a hill, for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, we'll do.
Apparently I'm checking out the construction workers. They're not that cute.
We'll do 3
Some
more.
of them are kind of.
Fudgy.
Yeah. Oh, what about you? You look like you've been,
3 more,
better
because it
days.
sounds like Noko's gonna start yelling out racial slurs while he's masturbating, checking out construction workers. Jesus.
So wait. So that was a no for everybody, right?
That's a no from me, yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a no.
$1 million, but whenever you stop at a stoplight, a risque photo of your mother or father goes viral on the web.
You know what? Sure. I'll take that action.
You know what? If it was my mother, I'd have no problem with it. But I couldn't do that to my dad.
Oh, Brenna votes no.
Okay, so what was the trigger?
Whenever you stop at a stoplight. Oh shit.
Then so stop at a stoplight. Then
So your mom's like, 60s pinup photos get out.
You know what? Jesus. I'm trying to think. How would I change my route?
I'll take it.
You know what? I am gonna take it. It's gonna be an inconvenience, but I am gonna take it. Because I go to one place that has
I'm
2
kinda
stoplights,
curious
and I
too.
can work my way around them. So
I'm kind of curious as to your thought process on this track.
Me?
Yeah.
Simple. My mom's gone, so it won't embarrass her, and I don't give a fuck what my dad thinks. I love him, but if he was dumb enough to take his dick out in the 70s and 80s, that's his problem.
But because your mother's gone, all due respect, a risque photo of when she was alive will go viral.
Yeah, I'm standing by that. The biggest concern I would have is that it would embarrass her. That's not a concern.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
And quite honestly, she would. After the initial "what the fuck is wrong with you" thought from her, she'd probably well, it benefits you and it doesn't hurt me, so I want you to be happy. You know my mother, Nicumus. She would have thought that.
Yes. Yes, you would have.
And
now that we're getting into
even a joke,
therapy.
she really would have thought that. I mean, she was very much the kind where, as long as it didn't directly affect her, she didn't care. As long, and then wanted me to be happy.
Yeah. But I can work around, so I am going to take that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a no for me. that is ultimately a no for me.
All right, 2 more. $1 million,
Okay.
but anytime you use an electronic device, oh, are you fucking kidding me? You change gender.
I will totally take that. I will totally take that.
Dear God, you like that movie you made me watch.
Yes.
Except minus the sex.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So we would use electronic device and we would change gender as opposed to having sex and climaxing, then changing gender.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
There's an actual movie. It's called Zerophilia. It's basically every time these, I guess they're almost like mutants, so to speak. They have an extra chromosome that every time they climax, their gender changes. Yes, that would probably, it would definitely be confusing and probably painful.
It would be confusing and painful. Yeah, probably. Well, we're assuming it'd be painful. We don't know. It would definitely be confusing.
You know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that $1 million. I'm staying the fuck away from your movies.
No, yeah, it's whenever you use an electronic device.
Yeah, exactly. Because I could sit here and play PlayStation, be a female, check my phone, be a male. That's something I can control. So
okay, now, okay. Then in that case, I guess we do have to I'm still gonna say no because I think it'd be way too complicated to hash out. But before you make that decision, you should decide whether or not this would be a painful transition.
No, it's not painful.
Okay, so it's similar to the Zerophilia, where it was they were too involved with the climaxing and the pleasure that changing over just kind of happens. They didn't even feel it.
Skinny Jesus is the same now.
Oh my God! The worst part is I'd turn into a female, go to the bar, and fuck with my friends. Not fuck my friends. Fuck with my friends.
Well, so Raina, you just became an emo guy from the mid-2000s.
Yeah,
wearing skinny jeans. She brought up the point of skinny jeans.
Yeah, wearing skinny jeans as a female, and checking your phone.
Okay, so that's a yes for Noku.
Mm-hmm.
What?
On top of that, I become like the greatest spy in the world.
Okay, so that's a yes for dog.
But Dick.
I'd be both James Bond and Jamie Bond. Okay, last one.
Yeah, I'm taking a hard no on this. So, yeah. There's just some things I wouldn't do for $1 million.
I mean, and of course, we've already... I mean, this should have been this was definitely a no-brainer for me.
Well, also, I'm just not pretty enough to be a woman. I'm just not. I know that. I make an okay man, make a better man when I'm in shape, but I just would not be a pretty woman.
Have you tried the Snapchat filters?
Yes, I look like my 80-year-old grandmother. Not the one you know.
Gotcha.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman. I'll be your Dustin Hoffman.
Well, to be fair, some of the structures will change, like the facial structure and.
Well, yeah. Now the problem with Snapchat filters is it kept assuming that my jawline was much higher because my beard hides my lower half of my face.
That is true.
But
all right,
part of where we cut it off was eerily like my grandmother. It was like oof.
Yeah, so this one was a no-brainer for me that I was definitely going to take this one.
There's no dog too. I mean,
I grabbed
it was
that
along the lines of what was it? Every time you sneezed, you felt the pains of giving birth or the pains of labor. That was a no-brainer. I was taking that one as well.
You want the woman experience is what it comes down to.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, if I am to give birth to a child as a man, I've already won the freaking Disneyland. Exactly.
You see, the problem is you would have to use your device electronics once, turn female, get pregnant, wait the full 9 months, and then you won't be able to touch any electronics for
I was just about
a
to
year.
say, what happens when they hook you up to a heart monitor?
How would you do your work?
Like, you go into the
How
hospital
would you
to
get
give
the
birth.
baby checked out?
Oh my god.
Well, it looks like I'm going on leaves of absences.
Not to mention, you're going into this without any like modern medical care. Because
Yeah.
you're rubbing that sonar on your stomach. That's technically you using electronics.
Well, if I was using it, I mean, I wonder if the
It's
doctors
being
use
used on you. I think it counts. So we'll go to the guy at the cards for a definitive answer on this.
I think it counts by extension, yes.
Okay.
So,
But
anything up integrated circuit you can't touch for 9 months, which means, yeah, literally you can't do much.
But just to make Noko happy, we'll do an alternate one. You get $1 million, but Noko, you're a woman and you get to give birth.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
There.
I'm okay with that.
Wow. Yes.
Okay, last one. $1 million, but whenever someone lies to you, oh Jesus, you strip naked and run through the streets screaming incoherently.
I already do that.
I'm taking it. That's fucking
Didn't I
fantastic.
already agree to do this when I was like getting naked, yelling, "I'm the Messiah"?
Yep. I'm taking that. That's great.
So this is the same thing. It's basically I'm just speaking in tongues at this point. Just no one understands me.
How long does this last? Is it another month again? Or is this...
we're going for like a time period. It does last
I'm just
forever.
asking, is this permanent or?
Yeah, it's permanent, but you only have to run 1 block.
No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm doing a no.
I am, because
I'm
somebody...
not 15 and like stripping and running, streaking anymore anyways.
I have the mentality of a
So if
15-year-old, so I'm good.
So
No, dude, that was crazy.
okay, so I would still be talking incoherently after I stripped naked and ran the block.
No,
Sorry.
like it all shuts
get my
down
clothes.
after the block. Like once you reach the end of the block.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's back to normal. Okay, I'll take it. If it was the fact that like I would have to continuously, be talking in tongues for the rest of my days, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I couldn't
No.
communicate with anybody.
But that'd be fantastic.
So,
somebody fucking lies to
taking
me,
it?
all of a sudden I'm taking it. Somebody lies to me, all of a sudden I'm running down the street. I'm a liar! Liar!
The one plus side to this is suddenly you would have a lie detector.
I know, right?
Just don't
Like,
let the government find out because they'll use you as the lie detector.
Are you kidding me? I was totally
Find
gonna let the
out.
government find out. I'd be like, okay, I got my $1 million, but are you guys gonna give me $1 billion? And they'd be like, yes. And I'd be like, liars, liars.
I mean, there would be a. You know what? Fuck it, I'll take it. There's ways we can make money off of this.
Yep. You are literally a naked screaming lie detector. Like, that's fantastic.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
With 100% accuracy.
Exactly.
Not the 99.999%.
Wait. Do you have to know they're lying to you?
No, it's you don't. It's any lie.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Now that we discussed like the possibilities of making it much more beneficial.
Oh, you look good today.
I appreciate your company. Can you imagine walking into a bar and like overhearing people having conversation and like,
Yes.
I think he's really into me. I can check. Oh yes, of course. I love her right to death.
Lies. Oh God, I feel sorry for my girlfriend. Hey, Crystal, your boyfriend's running through the streets yelling incoherently again, stripping naked. Yeah, I don't understand it. I just told him that he had a huge dick. Lies. So we only got about halfway through the other cards there, like the trigger cards. But fortunately, we're back next week for another round of $1 Million Butt, and then we'll return to your fucking murder trivia party. The following week, even though I have 2 more expansions up there, and I'm getting 1 more delivered.
Nice.
So yeah, next week we will be back with more $1 Million Butt. And then after the following Wednesday, I will be happy to play Murder Trivia Party. Lies! Lies! So, you know, check that out on Dog's House of Games or
Jada Drag Queen's channel.
Hit subscribe, notifications, all that good shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut this turkey down because I actually wore myself out just like, lies! I'm not even kidding. Holy fuck.
Well, that is all for tonight, and we have buffed your uncle.
Bilge in my ass, falling out while I'm running naked down the street, yelling about lies. And it takes a village. It takes a village.
Yes, it does.
All right. Cheers.
Have a good